Hello friends, how are you? Har Har Mahadev, Jai Shiv Shambhu. When a rape case is reported to the concerned police by a girl, what she says, Sir, I have been raped forcefully. The sad person decepted me that he will marry, but ultimately he refused, and I was raped. Please help me, sir, and lost the FIR. It is very much unfortunate to say the police registered the FIR in the routine way without giving the opportunity of being heard to the concerned accused. Why to act in the anxiety? When I was traveling on the road, I saw a board drive slowly. But why the police is going to drive our Indian law in the speedy manner? Just to make that girl happy. There might be ulterior motive. There might be a possibility that the entire statement submitted by her are false. But why, without doing the verification, they launched the FIR? Why they are in anxiety? Even the Honorable Supreme Court says in judgment of Lalita Kumari versus State of UP. Do not be in the anxiety when the FIR is delayed. Do the proper inquiry, find out the fact, find out the reason whether she is averting true facts or not. If she is not averting the true facts, you may dispose the case. And apart from that, if she is deposing, in that scenario, you may proceed. But before proceeding, find out whether offence is cognizable or not. If it is not cognizable, the permission from the magistrate is signed. Very much unfortunate to say, the Indian police is showing in most of the cases no consent to comply with that judgment. Simply the girl visited the station and says, Sir, I have been raped, please help me. And police official, don't worry madam, we are there to help you. Simply they write the FIR. Are they having any right to compromise with your liberty? And if you think that they are having right, you are still in the dark. I'm causing you to learn the law because you're afraid from the scenario, because you are not having any evidence with the provision of law. And that's why you got panic. So, my friend, there is no need to worry. Understand the concept. Maintain the proper record with pen or pencil so that in case of trouble, you could be advocate of yourself. There is no need to engage any advocate. Because if you think that a person in case of your trouble will come from the universe and will provide you any help without any logic, you are totally illogical on that count. You have to help yourself because it is man-made law. And if you are in the clutches of man-made law, you have to work out in order to get free yourself from the illegal clutches. So basically, we have to understand the basis. First of all, just read the entire FIR and try to find out what facts are false and what facts are true. And if you find that the allegations are omnibus, means not specific, and maximum statements are false, can you do one thing? Can you submit a proper reply to the police? Because if you're keeping silence and not replying to the incriminations, it means you're going to admit the guilt. At the first instance, I request all of you review the entire allegation with supporting evidences. Because the basis of rape is doing intercourse against her will or without her consent, but you may prove the consent with help of supporting evidences. And what are supporting evidences? WhatsApp chatting, love chatting, a phone call conversation recording. And apart from that, you may prove with multiple evidences you are having the factum of consensual sex. And once it is established that you are having the relationship with the girl which are consensual in nature, it would not be a rape. I am quoting these words because in Caton of judgment, even Honorable Supreme Court had quashed the FIR pertaining to rape offence on the ground that the sex is consensual, both the parties are adult. In that scenario, offence will not be made out. And that's why I'm going to emphasize on the single concept, on the root concept, that is consent. So I request all of you, whenever you are having a relationship with a girl and ultimately you plan to have sex. Can you do another thing? Can we write a simple document that is called live in agreement, by the virtue of which we are having three benefits? Everything is in writing. And we may also specify that we are not willing to have the relationship as husband and wife. We are simply sex partner. We'll do sex. After that, she will be at her home and I would be at my home. And in case she go to PS and lodge the FIR with supporting document, we could take the help. Delay might be a vital factor to discard the false rape FIR. Because if there is delay, it is required to be specified in column number 8 of the FIR. It is not specified. In that scenario, we could take benefit. Although she is victim, she is having certain right, but it doesn't mean that the accused is not having the right. You are also having the right, but in absence of knowledge, you totally fail to take your stand before the concerned police. If you have not done anything wrong, then never afraid. Come forward, fight in the logical way. Definitely, you will be succeeded. And apart from that, if you are having evidences regarding the friendly relationship, regarding the consensual sex, as I told you, support the same with the help of evidences. In addition to this, if there is delay in the FIR, you may also point out this fact. In addition to this, the factum of false promise to marriage can be discarded with the help of live-in agreement. So if the girl says, I was raped, in that scenario, you may support the fact with specific instance that we were in relationship since a long period. We were having consensual sex. It is supported by a photograph, the money which I expended on her. And apart from that, I am having multiple evidences by the bare perusal of which a man of ordinary prudence could draw the conclusion that we are in sex as per consent and will of that girl. By the virtue of all these evidences, we could protect ourselves from the illegal prosecution pertaining to rape cases. So I request all of you to preserve the important data, because if data is not preserved, in that scenario you could not be succeeded. I am going to emphasize this point because multiple times it is seen that the girl might come to you before lodging the report. Please remove the data, I have to marry, my mother will kill me, and you remove. Once it is removed, you are going to increase the chance of yourself to be in the imprisonment. So be alert, never trust such girls who are coming with the crocodile tear in front of you with a request, please remove it, remove it. Never remove it, preserve it. The judgment is pronounced by Honorable MP High Court. Judgment date is 5th of February 2025. In that case, the guidelines are propounded. If the parties are major, they are able to understand what is going to be happened. Sex is consensual, it is supported by corroborating evidences. In that scenario, FIR is nothing but abuse of process. So if you are in same trouble, take the preventive measures so that in case of trouble, you could be succeeded with the help of these evidences. See you in the next video. Till then, Har Har Mahadev, Jai Shiv Shambhu.